running all night. Passenger side, Bonnie and Clyde. We're alive, we'll be alright. Maybe we go south, getting in low now. Taylor, but we should say.
Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It's East versus West here in Milwaukee. The Bucks hope to put on a show for this home crowd. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Well, it's certainly our treat to bring you, the fans, NBA action here on Halloween. And Greg, as a parent, how many pieces of candy do your kids get to have in one night?
No, they came back loaded down, and you can't let them eat it all. Maybe 5 pieces or so, and then you know, hope they forget about it or just try to stagger it and get to Christmas.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. And Middleton with the block.
What defensive focus from Middleton. Able to anticipate the shot and get a hand on it.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Gobert. And Utah turns it over again.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Here is Conley. After Drew Holiday scored. Back to Conley. Gay, right side. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Donovan Mitchell.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Now here's Gay. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Capella. The shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Over in the corner, Conley. Here's Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Capella. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And he's got such a great touch and feel
Utah
around the
timeout.
basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Ladies and
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
So both teams making some changes here.
Clarkson and Sting.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Whiteside. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it
Jordan
go.
Clarkson.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Jazz ball.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Jazz leading by 5. Pass to Whiteside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Inside.
2 minutes remaining.
A shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. To the middle. Stolen by O'Neal. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Count that one.
Mike Conley.
Well, Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
Poked away. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. O'Neal with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Fast break, Milwaukee. Pass to Connaughton. Looking to end the run. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Dunn. And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
Now, here's Ingles. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Conley with a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Stolen by Conley. Here's Whiteside.
Assisted by.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now Clarkson following Myers-Leonard's three-point attempt. Conley with the three. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Back to Connaughton. Makes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And So it's Utah enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Pass to Whiteside. And here is Conley. Here is Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Whiteside. Outside Conley. Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Conley. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. The Bucks go the other way with it.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
First team foul.
Pass to Butler. Back to Clarkson. Now, here is O'Neal. Whiteside with it. Back to O'Neal. Clarkson outside. And the rejection by Giannis.
Bucks ball.
Bucks trail by 8. Holiday with the 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Butler up top. Clarkson on the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Whiteside. The rebound by Holiday. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Butler. It's tipped. Clarkson outside. O'Neal with it. Capella covering. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the 10.
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Butler nails both of them. Bucks trail by 10. Giannis is double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, big time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Giannis is double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Utah with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Clarkson. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And the Bucks making a change here. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters. I'll tell you this, if DeMarcus Cousins is on my team, I'm trying to give him an opportunity to finish near the rim every time up the floor.
That's a 2 from Butler. To Clarkson. Lock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
This to me is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
Shooting for Utah.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
That's his first personal foul.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Here's Capella. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Milwaukee making a switch here.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Bucks trailed by 10. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Utah's ball. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good on the triple. Butler's got 5 now. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Jazz up 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Here's Capella. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
Clint Capella.
That one misses. Jazz leading by 11. Knocked loose. Pass to Azubuike. Clarkson outside. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Pass to Ingles. Here's Azubuike. Capella covering. Wide open look. And the Jazz can't hang on to the ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the Jazz. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing here by 8. Back to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And they'll get another chance. Giannis with it. Conley picks him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
And that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Mitchell outside. Back to Gobert. Out to Conley. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
The Jazz working the ball around now. To the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Mitchell. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Conley inside the line. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 9. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Substitution for your Bucks.
So it's the Bucks now. It's a 10-point game. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Here's Cousins. Utah with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Now Gobert. He's guarded by Cousins. Pass to Mitchell. Now Gobert. And here's Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Driving the lane. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. And they double up Cousins. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Milwaukee with the ball. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Gay. He has 6. The drive by Mitchell.
The consequence, Donovan Mitchell with authority.
And it's Connaughton missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to Mitchell. Has to Gobert. Over in the corner, Conley. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut, that redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Bucks making a change here. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Doubled by Conley. Done outside. To end the cold streak. And again, the Bucks miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. At the top of the key, Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Here's Reddish. And he lays it straight in. Reddish has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
.29 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn.
Chris Dunn.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just to Gobert. Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good on the 3-point shot. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Now Mitchell. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Utah with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting light. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Utah leading by 19. Conley with it. And he drives in. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Hits it down to Middleton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Middleton's got his first basket.
And the urgency on Middleton's drive is terrific. The defense seems powerless to stop it.
Pass to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second
first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock.
The kick out to Holiday. Gobert with the block.
And the remarkable reach of the stifled power. Gobert twice on the fight.
Jazz leading by 19 points. And here is Butler. Pass to O'Neal. Butler feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. The drive by Clarkson. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. O'Neal trying to break free.
Yeah, still struggling to find the bottom of the net from three-point range this half. They were much better in the first.
Just 5 to shoot. Whiteside, good.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal foul.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Back to Whiteside. Pass to O'Neal. 3-pointer, Butler.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Utah ball.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Utah leading by 19. And they double up Butler. To the inside. Clarkson. A shot good on the assist by Engel. 10 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Down low. Here's Whiteside.
Hassan Whiteside.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Royce
Whiteside's got 6 in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And they double up Antetokounmpo. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
On the wing, Ingles. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
They get Hassan Whiteside.
First team foul.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
Both teams will make substitutions. So we can't get either to fall.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
And he's able to get it back. Pass to Bogdanovic. The Jazz working the ball around now.
Mitchell.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Utah.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing.
For Conley.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Lays it up off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Releases from 15. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Gay trying to break free. Bogdanovic, no luck. Pass to Connaughton. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss.
Well, big frame, great hands, and Cousins a load on the offensive glass.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win
That'll spill